Hey everybody, what's up? I'm TJ, and welcome to the first episode of Vagabond Eats. What I'm going to be doing is reviewing things like backpacking food, MREs, all that kind of stuff that, you tend to take camping, backpacking, stuff like that. So, I'm also going to be doing anything where it's a just add water type cook. So in this case, I have this Nissin Raoh artificial tonkatsu flavor. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? So, for those of you not familiar with ramen, or at least what it all is, a tonkatsu tonkotsu ramen is a pork bone broth. Interesting, isn't it? So at this point, I have 1 3/4 cups water going. It actually requires 2, but I like to add in some cold water to make it actually edible once it is done cooking. Now in the packet we have this rather interesting, looks like almost like spaghetti noodle packet. Now this is something I am not familiar with at all. That's kind of neat. So we have that, a powdered soup packet. I thought I felt something else in there. Oh yeah, there is. If I can actually get it, there we go. And a flavor pouch. This must be liquid soup. Yeah, definitely feels like liquid. So once we get the water boiling, we cook the noodles for 4 minutes, which is actually pretty long. I'm used to 3. And remove from heat and pour into bowl with the flavor packets added. So let's get back once the water's boiling. So we got the noodles in, emptied out the soup into the flavor packets. Now the liquid one is kind of an oil. It has a vague smell of sesame, and I got some on my fingers when I was emptying the packet, and it definitely tastes a bit porky. Now, for reference, I did have to use a knife to open the big one. I don't know if I was just trying to do it wrong or what, but there wasn't a tear area for it. So let's come back in about 3.5 minutes when the noodles are ready. Now, I just find these noodles so weird. It looks like I'm cooking a pot of spaghetti, not of ramen. But I know that there is a straight noodle ramen. It's just not what you usually get in the United States, so kind of interesting. Pour a bit of water in, trying not to get the noodles. And mix it up. That certainly looks like tonkatsu ramen. It's got the right color and everything. So let's get the camera back on the tripod and give it a try. So I've let it sit for a couple minutes at this point just to make sure the soup soaks into the noodles. I've added my cooler water. Still pretty warm though. So let's take. Definitely smells right. I mean, if you've ever had tonkatsu ramen at a restaurant before, this is what it smells like. It's got a bit of sesame oil in there as well that you can smell, so let's give it a try. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. That's very good. Not as good as a restaurant, but for instant ramen, sure beats your packages you get for $5 for $1 at the dollar store. Let's try these straight noodles. Kind of interesting to me. Long, straight noodles. Excellent texture. I mean, there's, as the Italians would say, al dente. Very good. They also really hold on to the soup well. Like, I can definitely taste the soup in the noodles. Fantastic. Very good. Now, interestingly, I actually found this at a Walmart. Who knew Walmart had interesting ramens that I'd never tried before? Normally I hit the Asian markets to try and find it. I've never seen one of these packets at an Asian market, so go figure. That was good. So, my rating for this is, if you see it, unless you have a aversion to tonkatsu ramen for whatever reason, give it a try. It is delicious and well worth it. I found it at Walmart. Who knows where else you might be able to find it, but excellent and well worth trying. So thanks for watching. Keep on exploring, keep on eating interesting food, and I'll see you next time. Talk to you then.